Hey y'all, I'm gonna do my best to get through this, but I am sick right now. I have just a head cold. I'm gonna do my best to not cough or sniff or anything like that, and if I do, I'm gonna edit it out. I want to get the rest of my declutter going because I still have everything that I decluttered in the last video just sitting here waiting to go through and give stuff to my mom and throw some stuff away. Like I said, I have to get rid of some of this stuff like these that I've had for like 5 years that need to be thrown away. But I wanted to leave everything that I'm decluttering in a pile, so once I'm done with all of it, I can show y'all how much I have gotten rid of. I've already done these top 3, and then these, and then this 4. So all I have left now are the highlighters, blush, bronzer, the eyeshadow palettes down there, and then the single eyeshadow collection here. So today we are going to go through the highlighter, blush, and bronzer tub and the single shadows. We are going to go through this bucket because I know the eyeshadow palettes are going to take a long time to get through, and I'm going to have the hardest time parting with those. I don't know why. I don't understand why I have this obsession with eyeshadow palettes, but I do. And I think it's because I'm still in that overindulgent phase of wanting makeup. I know I have more than could ever last someone in their lifetime, but for whatever reason, I have a hard time parting with it. I'm going to do my best. Even, like, I love highlighters so much that I'm gonna have a hard time parting with some of that stuff in there, but I'm gonna do my best. And same with these ColourPop Super Shock shadows. I'm gonna have a hard time letting those go because I love the Super Shock shadow formula. It's just phenomenal. That is what we are going to do today, and apologies if I sound a little off. I just can't really breathe through my nose at the moment, unfortunately. Let's get started. So we are going to get into the highlighter, blush, and bronzer bin first. I don't want to get rid of any of it, but I know I need to, so I'm going to do my best and try and get rid of some stuff. Some of the stuff in here I haven't even tried yet, so I'm going to have to keep what I haven't tried. And again, I am so sorry for my voice right now. Alright, so here we have this Loon and Aster bronzer blush duo. The blush is really pretty. I've swatched it, but I haven't tried it out yet. I don't know if I'll be able to get it on camera, but the blush kind of looks like, and I've never tried it, but it does look like the NARS Orgasm blush. It's kind of got like that golden shimmer, so I do want to try this at some point, so I'm going to keep that. So we're going to put the keep over here and the declutter over here. This is just some thing I got from Amazon. I'm probably going to declutter this just because it's not that pigmented. I did swatch it, so I'm going to see if my mom wants it. And yeah, it's pretty, but it's just not that pigmented. And that may be for some people, but it's just not for me. Someone commented, there was one comment on my last declutter video that said that I would probably create a lot of more room if I took out all the boxes and stuff. I know it would create more room, but I keep the boxes on those products. It's just the highlighters, like my single shadows and that tier thing that I have. And I take the boxes off my lip products and eyeliners and that type of stuff, but I don't know why. But this stuff I keep the boxes on. I'm not sure why, but I do. And then we have a Juvia's Place blush. We're gonna keep this just because I love the bubblegum pink and like the fuchsia pink. I don't really go for that one that much, but I do. It's pretty. I like pinky blushes, so we're gonna keep that. Next, we have this Trays Loose. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, so apologies if I'm not. Highlighter palette. I think I'm going to declutter this because, honestly, that one is probably the only shade that would work for my skin tone. The others are just a little too dark. And it reminds me of the ABH Glow palette that I already do have. My mom may be able to use more shades out of this than I can. So we're going to declutter this. And here we have the Physicians Formula All-Star Face Palette. Tati is the one that got me on this. I'm definitely keeping it. I only use 3 products out of here. This blush is this is the blush I use all the time. And then I don't bronze a lot because I'm still newer-ish to makeup. I don't know how to contour. I don't know how to do brows. I'm slowly learning how to bronze, and I like these bronzers, and I love this blush. This is just too dark for me, and that is like an overspray. It's not that icy white, it's some other different color underneath there, and I don't use that at all. I use 3 of the products out of here, but I'm definitely keeping it because it is a tried and true, and I love this thing. That blush turns into a really pretty shade when you mix it all together, so definitely keeping that. Then we have this. I got this at TJ Maxx for 30 bucks, and I've never tried anything like the Benefit Hoola bronzer or anything like that. I'm definitely keeping this. I don't really know how to bronze or anything like that yet. I'm slowly but surely learning, so that's why we're keeping this. It's very pretty, and that cookie shade is stunning. That is such a pretty highlight. It's so reflective and pretty. Ugh. Yum. I love it. So we're definitely keeping that. All right, and we have this Becca Barbie collab. I'm definitely keeping this because it is what I use. Like that, I don't use any of the 4 shades except that one. That is the only one I use, and I use it as a highlight topper. I use the ColourPop Spellbound Super Shock highlight, and then I put this on top of it, and it just gives it a really pretty blue sparkle shift. Oh, it is just so pretty. I'm not getting rid of this. And then I also like to put it on my inner corner or just under my bottom lashes. It's just such a pretty shade. So we're definitely 100% keeping it. It's just so pretty. Pretty shade. I love it. It just gives such a pretty blue sparkle to the highlight when I add it on top. It's not going anywhere. We are keeping it for sure. Next is this little trio from Amazon. It came broken. I was able to repress it. It's really pretty. The highlighter is like, I'm gonna keep it. It is very pretty, very reflective, but I was not happy that it came broken. But it's like a blush contour. I'm not gonna open the bottom. That's just a little bronzer or contour. We're gonna keep it because I haven't really tried it out yet. Next, we have this Iconic London bronzing powder. Dude, this thing is huge, and I've had this thing forever, and it's a pretty bronzer. I mean, it's like the perfect shade for me, but I've been using the All-Star palette so much that I just don't give anything else a try. This thing is so big. It's like palm of my hand. Huge. I should probably declutter it and give it to my mom because this would be a really good shade for my mom. I'm gonna do it. I have the Hoola bronzer and the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I'm gonna declutter this. I have thought about decluttering this for so long. I just never did it, and so we're gonna do it now. Yay, look at me go. We have this. It's another Amazon product, but it's actually really cute, and I'm definitely keeping it because it's adorable. Look at it. It's just adorable. And it's got a really pretty, like, pink purple shift to it. It's kind of like a creamy formula, and then to powder. That's what it reminds me of anyway. But it's really pretty. It's kind of like got a pinky shift to it. So we're definitely keeping that. And it's got a little mirror inside. It's adorable. I love it. Definitely keeping it. It's cute. All right, and next we have a Michaela X Glam Light. I love Glam Light. Highlight is so pretty. And Glam Light's formula is fan-freaking-tastic. But honestly, it really does look like all the shades I've already swatched. I should probably get rid of it. I got it at TJ Maxx for like $5. We're gonna put it in the declutter for now, and if I change my mind, I'll let you know. Next, another TJ Maxx purchase for $20. Pat McGrath's Bridgerton. This is the highlight. It is absolutely stunning, and this is more of a collection piece to me at this point. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm not ready. It's so beautiful. The embossing. It's just gorgeous. It's like one of those things you almost don't want to use because you don't want to mess it up. It's not really my shade, but it would make a really pretty inner corner highlight, as it is really pretty. We're keeping it for now, though. Maybe next time in 6 months, maybe I can get rid of it then, but right now, I cannot. I'm so sorry. Next, we have a ColourPop Hedwig highlight. It is beautiful. I'm not getting rid of it. I love a good icy white highlight. It's so pretty. Definitely keeping that. Next up, we have a Complex Culture highlight and bronzer. I'm probably going to keep this because their bronzer shades in here are actually really pretty and would go well with my skin tone. Complex Culture actually ended up being a halfway decent Ipsy brand. I know they're gone now. I'm going to keep this. Like I said, if I don't use it at all in the next 6 months, then we'll get rid of it then. Next, we have this Ace Beauté Glow Essentials highlighter palette. I'm sorry, I can't get rid of this. There's some pretty shades in here. Most of them will go well with my skin tone. That poppin' shade is just so pretty. And then the ones that are a little too dark, like Beaming and Gleaming, can work as eyeshadows. I told you, unfortunately, this category and the eyeshadow palettes are probably gonna be really hard for me to let go of anything. There's that poppin' shade. Oh, it's so pretty. I love unusual highlights like pinks and blues and glittery and icy whites. I'm not really big on champagne colored highlights. I like the unusual ones. Actually, I said the Trays Loose one reminded me of the ABH one, and that's what this one is. This is the Nicole one, and I've had this for probably 3 years, and I think we're gonna declutter it, actually. I didn't even remember what it looked like, to be completely honest. I mean, you can see it's been used a few times, but not enough. I think we're actually gonna declutter it because there's some in here that I would rather keep than this one. I know I need to declutter more. I can't just get rid of like 5 or 6 things. For right now, we're gonna declutter it. If I change my mind, I'm so sorry, but I will let you know at the very end. Right, and here we have another Pat McGrath Bridgerton collection. We're definitely keeping this. I haven't even really tried it out yet. And that blush shade is, so pretty. That highlight is maybe a little too dark for me, but even if it is, it can be used as a shimmer shade on an eyeshadow or for an eyeshadow. I've already gotten rid of one Pat McGrath thing, and that was like the all over body shimmer dust stuff in my first declutter. I don't think I can get rid of any other Pat McGrath stuff that I have. I'm so sorry. Here we have an Ofra midi palette. I think I got this in an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm. We're gonna keep it. I have tried the highlighter out, and I know I really do like that. That shade is gonna be too orange, I know. Actually, I think we're gonna declutter that. Again, like I said with the ABH thing, there are things in here that I want to keep more. And here we have some blush drops from Rodial, or Rodial, however you say it. I'm not comfortable using liquid yet, like liquid blush, cream contour, liquid, none of it. I'm not comfortable yet. So we're gonna declutter this. Like I just said just a few minutes ago, that I love unusual highlights and fun, cool, different colored highlights. So keeping this 100%. It's from BH Cosmetics, and I mean, come on. It's so pretty. Like the little purple, icy blue, hot pink. It's just so pretty. I'm gonna do some swatches real quick of this one. From top, you got Frosted AF, then Bunny Slope, Snow Angel, Iced Out, Frostbite, and Chill Zone. Like Bunny Slope, Snow Angel, and Chill Zone are my absolute favorites. They're so pretty. And Frosted AF, I mean, that's some icy white. So pretty. 100% keeping those. I love it. Next, we have another Pat McGrath. This is a Divine Blush and Glow Cheek Palette. I got it at TJ Maxx for $19.99 again. I'm not getting rid of this. I already know it. Beautiful blushes and a really pretty highlight. They're all beautiful. They're all stunning. Definitely keeping these. Not going bye-bye yet. Beautiful. All right, next we have this Juvia's Place loose highlight. It's really pretty. I think I'm actually going to keep it. It may be a little too dark for a highlight for me. I love glittery highlights, and that's what this is. You can see the glitter in it. But it also would make a really pretty collarbone highlight or all over body shimmer. Be really, really pretty. I'm actually going to keep that. This is the Kilowatt Foil. Definitely keeping this because that blue shade is stunning. Ugh, so pretty. Beautiful. Icy blue. I love it. And I don't really have a lot of Fenty products. I want to keep it and try it out. Alright, next is this little highlight stick. I just swatched some on my hand. It is really pretty, and I'm assuming they're trying to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury wands. It is really pretty, but I just don't think it's a shade that I'll ever wear, to be honest. It just seems like it would be a little too dark for me. So, and again, I'm not big on liquids or creams yet, so I think we're gonna declutter that. Next we have the Natasha Denona Cupid Cheek Duo Cream Blush and Highlight. So this is the second one I've gotten before, because once upon a time I had BoxyCharm and Ipsy. I already gave my mom one. I'm probably just gonna keep this one. Like I said, I'm not big on cream products, but the blush shade is actually really pretty when it's blended out. Just need to learn how to actually use it just a little bit, and it like has a little bit of sparkle in it too. So I've already given one away, so I'm gonna keep this one. Maybe one day I will use it, but if not, if that 6-month mark comes and I haven't used it, then we'll get rid of it. We have another little Amazon liquid blush. It's just not my color, so we're definitely gonna get rid of this. It can go to someone else that would actually enjoy that color. That's just not for me. And it's liquid. I'm not comfortable using liquids yet. We have this Araceli. If I'm saying that wrong again, I am so sorry. Tequila highlight. It is a very beautiful highlight. It's just not the shade for me. And it does feel really nice. I've swatched it. I think I got it in an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm. It's beautiful, and the formula feels absolutely amazing. I just know that it's not the shade for me, and maybe my mom or someone else can get use out of it more than I can. We're definitely decluttering this because I've had this forever. I'm not joking. I got this in like the July 2021, I think. ABH takeover box for BoxyCharm Premium. I've gone through several declutters. I've just never filmed them, and for whatever reason, I would never declutter this. I kept thinking in the back of my head that maybe one day I would use it, even though this shade is not a shade that would work on me at all. Definitely decluttering it. Then we have a ColourPop Lizzie McGuire blush. I got this at TJ Maxx for $4.99. I think I'm gonna keep this. It's so pretty. I haven't used it yet. Glittery and shimmery and pretty. I don't even know if I've swatched it. Oh yeah, that gives just a nice little kiss of pink and some shimmer. We're gonna keep that. And then we have another Trace Loose highlight palette. It's just like a duo. I do think it's really cute how it has this little door. I just got this recently in an Ipsy. I know I'm never going to use it. Again, I don't use cream products yet, and I don't know if I ever will. We're going to declutter that. And here we have an Artist Couture Love Sprung palette, Volume 1. This came completely shattered. I'm gonna keep it because I do like the blush shades. The blush shades are really pretty, and the highlight shade is really pretty too. It's just, it may be a little too dark for me. I don't know, that feels kind of dried out actually. Oh, the blush shades still feel good. That highlight shade though feels dried out. That may have been an uh-oh because it came broken. Either way though, the blush shades are really pretty. So I do want to keep them around. So we're gonna keep that. Alright, and here we have a little Bare Minerals highlight. We got it at TJ Maxx for $10.99. It is so pretty. I'm trying to get the shift. It's like a pinky purple. There we go. It's very pretty. I'm probably gonna keep it, but the shade is gorgeous. Even though I already know I have the same colors, actually. I know in the Glow palette from that Ace Beauté, I have that Poppin' shade, which looks identical to this. Okay, we're gonna declutter it. I talked myself into it. I already have the shade. We're gonna declutter it. Decluttering that one hurts, and I don't know why. Then we have a Touch in Soul Glowdient makeup palette. It's a highlighter palette. It actually is really pretty. I'm probably gonna keep it just because it is cute. The problem is I could probably get away with wearing the first 2 shades as highlights and then the last 3 maybe as eyeshadow shades, but I'm not big on neutrals. I am gonna keep it though because this is a good travel highlight palette because of how tiny it is. I think we're gonna keep it. And here is an Ofra blush palette I got in a Nipsey or a BoxyCharm. I'm not sure which. Really pretty blush shades. I know damn well that I wouldn't be able to wear like the last 2, maybe 3. It is a nice variety. So I'm gonna keep it because I've never tried it yet and I do want to give it a try. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it. I told y'all this was gonna be the hard one. We're almost done. Got one more product after this to show y'all and then we're done with this. Anyway, the blush and highlights in the tub anyway. And then we have a Complex Culture Blush Duo. I've tried it before and it wasn't bad. That blush is actually really pretty. It's just, I don't reach for it that often, to be honest. Maybe my mom can get use out of it. It is a really pretty blush shade. When I tried it, I think I just did too much because I did try and do the Total Glow and it was just way too much for me. We are going to declutter this one. The last product. I'm not getting rid of this. Ridiculously expensive, like what, $100 or something like that? And I think I got this one for like 15. Pretty sure it was in a BoxyCharm add-on or Mega Drop Shop sale or something. I don't know exactly, but I'm not getting rid of it. I already can tell you that because the highlighter shades over here are just so pretty. You got some highlights, some eyeshadows, blush, banana powder, I think. Here is everything I kept. Please don't be mad or judge me. I'm trying. I did a lot better than I thought I would. That's declutter. I thought that I wouldn't get rid of any of it. Honestly, I thought that maybe I would get rid of like 3 or 4 products at most, and I got rid of 14 products. I'm very proud of myself. And I never thought, I've had this thing for 3 years and I never thought that I would let it go, even though I don't use it. So I'm very proud of myself at what I did and what I got rid of, even though that's still a ton of products that most people would never use in their entire lifetime. I know damn well that the eyeshadow palette tubs are going to be even harder than this was. I don't know if I'm going to do 12 products worth of getting rid of in my eyeshadow palettes. I really don't know. I can't make any promises on that one. And we'll go through the single shadows. Alright, now we're going to go through this little tier thing of all my ColourPops and some other single shadows and ColourPop highlights and stuff. This one's probably going to be pretty difficult because I don't want to let a lot of my ColourPop Super Shock shadows go. But I am going to get rid of some. I already know I will. I just don't know how many. Again, please don't be harsh. I'm trying. I'm new to this. Let's get started. Alright, we have these little RMS highlights. I'm gonna keep them because I just got them and I haven't even had a chance to try them out. I've swatched them and they're actually really pretty. The Keeps over there and then the Declutters over here. Ladybird shade is so pretty, and that Meant For You shade, it's kind of like a green teal. It's stunning. So we're definitely keeping both of these. That Ladybird shade was the whole reason I got this. It's so pretty. I mean, it's just like a neutral with silver glitter, but it is really pretty, like as a topper shade. It just gives so much glittery glow. It is so pretty. I love it. And then we have this Glowing Strong little bundle in Ember and Up Late. that Ember shade was the one I really wanted out of this one. I'm gonna keep both, but that Ember shade is just like a really pretty, like silvery blue. Like, it's just really pretty. Here, I haven't even swatched these yet. This is just a backup. I got it from TJ Maxx. Moon Daisy and Ice Dream. Ice Dream is my all-time favorite ColourPop shade. All-time favorite. And it's that one right there. It is stunning. And then this one is another one from TJ Maxx. I wanted this one, the Frog shade. It was sold out on the website. I found out that they had them at the TJ Maxx here where I live. I really wanted to try the Frog shade just because it's kind of like rainbow sparkle. It's so pretty. Dude, I love the Super Shock shadows. They're like my all-time favorite shadow formula. Like, they're fantastic. It's just so pretty. Fun little weird also side note of me. I am terrified of frogs. I don't know why. I have been since I was a child. And that fear is still present to this day. So far, not doing too well. Probably gonna get rid of this. It's a Super Shock blush. And this was on clearance, and it was really pretty, but I just, in the swatch, it looked really pretty, like it would work for me, but then when I got it and actually swatched it on myself, I just feel like it's gonna be a little too dark. We're gonna declutter this. It's in the shade At First Blush. It's a beautiful color, but I just think it's a little too dark for me and my liking. Then we have the Super Shock Highlight and Stole the Show, and I thought that I would like the champagne-y white gold colors, but I just don't. So we're gonna get rid of this one as well. It's really pretty, but it's just not for me. It's not me. We have another highlight in the shade Monster. It's like that pinky shift. We are gonna get rid of this. And this is one of the newer ones that I've gotten. I recently got it at TJ Maxx. It's Hippo, and it's kind of like a purple. I think we're gonna keep this because I haven't even tried it out yet, but I love the different colored highlights. I just love the Super Shock formula. Like, that's just so pretty. And it's just kind of like icy purple, like a light purple. We're definitely gonna keep that one. My all-time favorite highlight shade, ColourPop, is this one right here. And I know a lot of people do not like glittery highlights. I do. I don't know why, but this was the first major highlight that I ever tried, and I just instantly fell in love with it. It's the one that I put this one down first and then put that Becca Barbie collab, that refract shade that I showed you, and then I tapped that right on top of this, and it just gives it a beautiful little glow. Trying to get it out of focus because it is just so pretty. There's like some, like, you can, right now it's reading purple, but it's way more than that. There's like blue, pink, purple. It's my absolute favorite highlighter of all time. It's so beautiful. And then when I put that refract shade on top of it, it just adds more blue to it. But you can see like purple, blues, pinks, but then add that refract shade on top and it just makes it even more beautiful. So it's my all-time favorite highlight shade, and I'm definitely never getting rid of it. Alright, and here is this little random eyeshadow that I got on Amazon that I did not expect to love as much as I do. It's a multi-chrome, and it's cheap. It was only like $7 or $8, but it goes from like blue to like a teal and like a green. It is absolutely stunning. I did an eyeshadow look with it, and I didn't think I liked green eyeshadow at all, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I do like this green multi-chrome. It is absolutely stunning. It may not be the best multi-chrome formula out there. Like, I haven't really gotten into multi-chromes, and I really would like to try some. Like Cleona, Give Me Glow is another one. Indie brands that I would definitely love to try, like Divina, I think, is another one. They're just out of my price range at the moment, but one day I will definitely give the indie brands a try because I really do want to try them. So right now in this light, it's reading more blue. But then it goes to a little bit of green right there. It's just so pretty. Let's see if it goes into different lights. Because there was even some purple in there. Like, just kind of get a little bit of purple. So it goes from like green to blue to purple. I mean, it's just beautiful. Multi-chromes and like duochromes fascinate the heck out of me. Because there's purple. But yeah, it's a beautiful shadow, and it looked absolutely beautiful on the eyes. It wore well, it didn't crease or anything like that. So I was actually very shocked and surprised at how much I enjoyed it. So I'm definitely not getting rid of this. I'm keeping it. Next, we just have some little Amazon matte shadows, purple and a teal. We're gonna keep both of these just because I love purple, and I don't really have a big selection of green or teal shadows, so I want to keep what I have. Another little Amazon shadow that's absolutely beautiful. It's just kind of like a shimmer topper sparkle. I mean, there's nothing extra fancy about it. It just gives a really nice sparkle. I'm definitely keeping it because I love sparkles and glitter. My room is decorated in scary movies, decor, and horror themed items, but I love rhinestones and glitter and sparkle. This is the other like 1% of me, where I love makeup and I love rhinestones and sparkles and shimmer, so we're definitely keeping that. And now these are the ones I may have to get rid of because I'm pretty sure they are probably dried out. They're probably gonna have to go in the trash, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, they're all dried out, but I did do some swatches real quick just to show how pretty they were. It makes me very sad. So the top purple is So What, and then the middle is that Hallucinogenius. It's absolutely stunning. They're so pretty. And then that bottom one was the Astromech. Now you see, like that blue silver. Ugh, so pretty. When I got them, I had absolutely no idea that these were something that you had to use like really, really, really fast or they dry out. I stored them how I stored all my makeup, in their boxes in temperature controlled environment. You know, I just did not know that they would dry out like that. It's unfortunate, but now I know. Next time, don't buy so many things that I just don't think I can use in 6 months. I'm just very sad for that Astromech shade. I'm not going to throw it away just yet unless, you know, if someone has any recommendations of how I could actually get it to work again, I would be very greatly appreciated, so I don't have to throw them away, because I would love to use that Astromech shade. It's so pretty. For now, they're just going to go in the declutter, which means they'll just go sit on my bed for a minute until I'm done with the entire declutter. We are going to get rid of some of these. We are going to get rid of this one. It's the shade Deck. It's really pretty, but I have this shade like 1,000 times over in a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I'm probably never going to use this shade as an all-over lid shade, so we're going to declutter that. I think we're going to keep this one, though. I heart this, and it's like a really pretty, like, cool tone, silvery, brown, metallic. Like, it's just really pretty, and I love cool tone shades. Like a taupe. Like, it's just really pretty. I don't want to get rid of it. It's just like a really pretty metallic color. We're going to keep that. I heart this shade. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get rid of any of the purples, unfortunately. This is La Mesa. We're going to get rid of that one. I don't think I've ever used it. And then this one is Mighty Morphin. I think this one's kind of like that neutral with some pink shifts in it. I think we're going to get rid of this one too. I've swatched it, but I've never actually applied it on the eyes. We're going to get rid of that. 2014. It's kind of like got some teal flakes in it. Shimmers, but I'm going to get rid of that one. I don't think I'm ever going to use it. I can't get rid of these last two. These last two are like iconic in ColourPop. It's Ritz and Kush. They're both stunning. For someone that doesn't really go for neutrals that often, they're both beautiful. I've used Ritz quite a bit, and I've used Kush a few times as well. Ritz is just beautiful. It's just like a nude, neutral, silvery shimmer. It's just beautiful. It's stunning. I'm gonna be covered in Super Shock glitter all over my arms by the time I'm done with this. And then Kush, it's just like a nice metallic silvery taupe again. It's just so pretty. 100% keeping that. Here are the more bluey purples. I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of any of these. I really don't. I'm so sorry. I love them all. They're all beautiful. Here we've got Dream Lover. The only downside to this one is it does stain. It is a beautiful shade. It's just like a plummy with some blue, teal sparkles. It's just really pretty. I can't get rid of that yet. And then we have Ripple. It's stunning too. I'm not gonna swatch all of them, but it's beautiful. I can't get rid of that. It's too pretty. I'm so sorry. And then Rose Garden. Keeping Dream Much. Keeping that as well. And Moon Daisy, I think is this one. Yep. I'll swatch that one in a minute. And then the Griffiths. I'm gonna swatch this one. I'm gonna look at that one because that one maybe declutter. We'll see. And here is that Moon Daisy shade. It is so pretty. A little bit of sparkle. And just kind of like a blue. Light blue. There's not much of a base at all. It's just a lot of sparkle, which I love. I can't help it. I still don't know about this one. I've swatched it before, and I swatched it again, and it says it's an ultra glitter, but it just seems more metallic to me instead of glittery, which is fine. I don't mind that. Really pretty, like cool toned mauve-y color with some blue glitters in there. I just don't know. If I'm being this indecisive on it, that probably means I should just get rid of it and declutter it. I'll give it to a home that may use it more than I would. So that's what we're gonna do, declutter. I already know I'm getting rid of this one because it's like a yellow gold, white gold. It's 3rd Street. I'm not gonna use that. Here we have Mountain Lion. I don't think I need to keep this one. I have to be realistic on whether or not I'm gonna use it, so it's gonna go in the declutter. And then these last 3 I'm keeping. I'm not getting rid of these, sorry. Just glitter and fun and sparkle, and they're not going anywhere. This tassel, it's just pure white sparkle. It's so pretty, so reflective. We have the Peeps white shade. It's really pretty. It's got like different types of glitter in there, like rainbow glitter and white base. See, it's really pretty. Yeah, I like it. And I got like a whole different array of glitters in there. So we're definitely keeping that one. For the grand finale, my absolute favorite eyeshadow of all time. I mean, just look at it. It is stunning. I mean, it's pink, blue, purple. In warm light, it's like pink and purple. In cool light, it shifts more blue. It's stunning. I've worn this eyeshadow so many times. If I'm doing a colorful eye look or just doing like a shimmer look, this is what I'm using. 100%. I'm gonna swatch it. I mean, just look at that. It's so pretty. But it's just, it makes the absolute best topper shade ever. Or just an all-over sparkle look. I mean, I did a video on just doing an all-over sparkle, and this was what I used for the most part. This and the Refract shade in that Becca palette. But yeah, it is absolutely stunning. It catches the light so well. Ooh. It's to die for. I love it. It's the best. It's my favorite. And it's cheap as hell. I knew I was gonna have a hard time with this one. So that's our keep, and that's our declutter. I did better than I thought I was gonna do, though. I thought I was gonna keep all the Super Shock shadows and just get rid of what's up there. I really did. I didn't think that I would be able to let any of the Super Shock shadows go, but I got rid of 7. So I'm very proud of myself for that. Put everything up, and then I'm gonna do outro, all that. So I'll be back. Alright, here's what we got so far decluttered. I did a lot better tonight than I thought I was gonna do, so I'm very excited to add more to my declutter pile. Oh, I don't know how much bigger it's gonna grow, though, to be completely honest. Everything, those three, and those 4 are done. The last 2 are the eyeshadow palettes. That's all I've got left. I don't know how well I'm gonna do on the eyeshadow palettes, though. I really don't. I have a problem when it comes to palettes. So we will see. But for now, if you like declutter videos or unboxing videos or what have you, you're more than welcome to subscribe. If you don't have to. It's totally fine. I'm just here to do what I like, film what I like, spread positivity, and have fun doing my lashes with Lashify lashes, or decorating in my horror stuff, or diamond painting, or, you know, just whatever. So if you like that, I'm here and would love to have you as a subscriber. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna go get Ryker cameo, because I always like to put Ryker cameos at the very end. So let me go see where the baby is. Is that my handsome, cute little boy? Yeah. Is that cute little Ryker? Look at his little toes. Is that a big boy? Yeah. And he's 17 pounds. But him's a good boy. I love him so much. This is why we can't have nice things, dude. He thinks everything is his scratching post, even though he's got a huge cat treat over there that is a scratching post. Say bye, YouTube. Yeah. Oh, that's a good boy. Is that good, baby? Yeah.